Let's see. Ideas for a Flash review, huh? What are some good ideas for a Flash review? Top, Box Games Part 2? No, shit, it was Blocks, I'm pretty sure. That's fucking bullshit. What the fuck is that? Okay, well, platformers. Alright, so today we're going to be doing a platformer, episode. First game. Pyramid is a game that exists, and that's why we're going to be talking about it. So let's get into the... It's kind of the type of music where the more you listen to it, the less you get out of it. So basically, it's bad. So that's why the music actually gets a 0 out of 1. Let's get into the... To be honest, the graphics are actually pretty good overall. I would probably give them a 3. But the thing is, the hitboxes are actually trash, so they get a 2 out of 3. Let's get into the... First of all, the gameplay is pretty short, which normally I would consider a bad thing, but today I'm gonna consider that a good thing, considering the gameplay is actually horrendous. Well, why is this gameplay so horrendous, you might ask? Well, I'll explain. Okay, so let's count down the 2 reasons why I don't like the gameplay. 1, it's bland. 2, there's 2 bullshit parts in the game. The first part is when you have to figure out, oh, I can jump at different heights. Which you might be thinking, oh, what do you mean? That's a perfectly fine gameplay decision. But actually, nope, not good at all, because you literally pretty much can't control sometimes how high you jump. So it's kind of just bullshit in general. And also, if you didn't think that level was bad enough, get a load of this level, where literally, you just do the exact same thing over and over again. And that's the entire level. Wow, what a great level idea. What a fucking fantastic fucking level idea. Fuck you. Fuck you. What says fun gameplay? Like, hey, how about I have someone do a very, very hard thing to do over and over again, and then there's literally nothing else you do. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can do it, but do I want to? No. Luckily, the game isn't that long, so it's like, you know, I beat this part, but, like, still, that's fucking bullshit. So sadly, the gameplay gets a 1 out of 6, which means in total, the game gets a 3 out of 10. Let's get into the next game.
Slow it down some, no split, clown bum, your gold hit sound dumb, hold it now, crown them, where you found them at, got them round town, could've drowned in it, would've floated, bloated, voted, sugar-coated, loaded, hip shooter, draw for the pool.
Bitrush is actually just a cool game in general, to be honest. Let's get into the... You know, the music is like, it's pretty cool, you know, it's like, it's pretty cool. Here's a listen. So yeah, the music gets a 1 out of 1. Let's get into the... The graphics are simple and the hitboxes are pretty good, so that's all I have to say. Therefore, the graphics get a 2 out of 3. Let's get into the next segment. The gameplay is pretty short, at only being around 3 minutes, but it packs in a lot of unique mechanics, making it seem like this is kind of just a beta version of a game that could actually be really good. Plus, it's just really entertaining overall, to be honest. Fuck it, let's do a rundown of the mechanics. Okay, so the first mechanic is there's lava. You get killed if you do it. Also, the jumping's pretty satisfying in the game, but that's unrelated. The second mechanic is these purple blocks that kind of like bounce you. They're pretty fun. And the third mechanic is these things that if you walk on them, they disappear. And that's all the mechanics. The gameplay gets a 4 out of 6. In total, the game gets an 8 out of 10. Let's get into the next game. Happy Wheels. let's get into the music is fucking epic. It's like rock music. It's good. Here, have a listen. Okay, the listen was hopefully really good. It gets a 1 out of 1. Next segment. Let's just say the graphics are an unessential part of this game, but I do actually like them. I like how they're kind of shit, but that also kind of makes them good, you know? So yeah, the graphics get a 3 out of 3. Let's get into the next segment. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I basically just made this video around talking about Happy Wheels, but it's a really good game in general, to be honest. First of all, I'm pretty sure Mario Maker stole Happy Wheels' idea. I mean, it's a platformer where you can make your own levels. It's pretty much just the same game. That doesn't detract from this game, it detracts from Mario Maker though. First of all, anyone can actually make a level, which is pretty cool. I tried once, and yeah, it's kinda hard, so I wouldn't recommend making them. There's also a lot of bad levels, and if you do make a level and it gets like 1 million plays, then you can't make money off of it. But besides that, let's get into the good things. First of all, if you want to get to the good levels, you should probably sort by either rating or play count. And also make sure to put of all time, because yeah, the fan base hasn't been that active in the past few years, let's just say. And man, once you find those good levels, you'll guaranteed be addicted to this game. Like, this game is actually amazing sometimes. There's a lot of unique, interesting, fun, great levels. And they're not even all platforming levels. Some of them are other genres. There's also all of the different characters you can choose. Now, I'm only gonna go over the notable characters, so let's just talk about them. So there's the helicopter dude who's kind of unimplicable in most situations. Like, sometimes he'll be really good and then ruin the fun of the game, but sometimes you literally can't beat a level because he's too big. Oh yeah, and his ability is that he can pick up shit, and obviously he can fly, so he's not really that good. I would give his character probably a 5 out of 10. Next character. We've also got the pogo stick guy, who basically, he's very slow, and that's kind of a downside of his character. But he does have some of the most unique levels, and just best levels made in the game, to be honest. So that's a upside. Personally, I really like, his ability, which is that he can jump high. Yay, what a great ability. So, personally, I think this character probably gets an 8 out of 10. Let's get into the next character. And then we got Santa, which is basically just a huge piece of shit character. Like, honestly, he's actually a piece of shit. Literally, there's only a few levels made on him, and in the levels where you can choose him, he's usually, it's impossible to beat levels with him. He's basically like the helicopter guy, but he's just always bad. So he gets a 3 out of 10, to be honest. His effect is that, he can fly, kinda. That's fucking bullshit. Fuck this character. So next we've got the hobo dude, and he's actually a pretty cool character. He doesn't really have that many cool levels, really, but he's actually a pretty unique character. His effect is kind of that you can use his jets to, jet around, and it's kind of hard to control them to actually, go up, but I think it is possible if you're good enough. So yeah, he's actually a pretty good character, not the greatest. He gets a 7 out of 10. So then we have the motorcycle bike cuck, and personally I think that he's actually a decent character, but all of his levels actually just suck. For some reason there's this weird, type of level that just sucks. I don't even want to say it. It's like all of his levels suck, but he's such a great character. His thing is that you can press space and then he, jets forward. It's actually pretty cool. It's a shame that none of his levels actually use that, though. So that's why his character only gets a 5 out of 10. Next character. The rest of the characters are basically just bland, but the gameplay gets an astounding 6 out of 6. Wow. So the game gets a 10 out of 10. Oh wow, great game. But let's get into the next game. Hyperpixel Man is actually a pretty lit game, but let's talk about the reasons why it's so lit, starting with the music is actually pretty good. Have a listen. Yeah, I know, it's pretty good. The music gets a 101. Now let's get into the graphics. I actually like a lot. I like the style of them being pixelated and having like lines over them. It's kind of like black and white, but they look pretty good and pretty like metal and pretty slick, to be honest. Like pretty slick, you know, and very moist as well. Moist and slick. But personally, yeah, I really like the graphics, to be honest. There's not much to say about them. They're just good. And the hitboxes are also pretty nice. The graphics get a 3 out of 3. Now let's get into the... To be honest, the gameplay is actually pretty... Oh, what? I have no idea what just happened there. I don't want it to happen again. I think I'm gonna give up. I think it's called like Theinnerwizdom 2 or something, and you should go and subscribe to that channel and watch all the videos. I heard that they have a new video out, and it's really good, and you should go and watch it, link in the description. But, oh man, I don't know what just happened there. Anyways, the gameplay is pretty good. It's a platformer that is very hard, and at first I was like, this is too hard. But then I was like, yeah, this is fucking lit, actually. Hey guys, ASMR Game Reviews back with another epic video. So, as far as the game mechanics go, they're pretty basic. Pretty much just everything that a game you would normally have. But it's so polished and it's so good, and it just makes you be like, oh man, I wanna return. I wanna play this game some more. Sorry, that was just a little bit of an ASMR break, but now let's return to the review. In total, the gameplay is really good, and I honestly, I give it a 5 out of 6, which means in total, the game, you know what it gets, it's a fucking lot! This is the end of a video from my channel. I'm not Anthony Fantano, so I do not wear a flannel. Oh.